What is going on, everybody? Welcome to number 3, the third episode of the RNS podcast. You know. This is really nothing special. We are nobody special. This is Aaron. Got DJ. What's going on?
That was good.
Mel, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
Rose.
What it do? You know what it is. RIP Code.
RIP Code, man. Is
Shout
today
out
is
to the
the
legend.
exactly for 1 year anniversary of the tragedy with Kobe, Gianna, everybody else that was on that plane crash, man. Rest in peace to all of them. Still unfortunate. It seems like every day we still kind of think about it. And if it's not every day, like if I haven't thought about it for 365 days, I know those days I haven't, y'all have. And that's the influence that Kobe had, that no matter what, we're still thinking about that. So Kobe, we're still thinking about you. Thanks for everything you've done and that you're going to continue to do for us, because it's going to last forever. It's infinity. Rest in peace to Kobe. Rest in peace to Gianna. Let's past Friday lost another legend. Rest in peace to Hank Aaron, man. I could go on and on about his stats, but that doesn't show who he was as a person. We can go on, like I said, about the home runs. The home run record might be like, as far as the whole America, that might be like the most beloved record of all time in sports, right? Like I can't tell you how many points Kareem has, but I could tell you Hank Aaron had 755 home runs, right? So during that time, this is a dude that he wasn't able to enjoy any of that. Like his whole career was just being hated on by racist white people. It was death threats. He got thrown rocks at as a kid and as a young baseball player growing up. As a kid, he had to hide from the KKK. The better he got and the more numbers he got, all of that just got worse. He got more hate mail. He admitted, you guys have probably seen it, when he got 714, when he broke the record, he's rounding second and third base. Craig Sager, ironically, was one of the announcers. And there's a bunch of fans that are there to cheer him on and congratulate him. He thought he was going to die. Like he thought he was getting attacked. So,
Hey, Aaron, not to cut you off, but don't forget that he got 3,000 hate mails a day.
right.
A day.
Yeah. And the way he carried on, if once he got on the field, man, like it acted like it was like he can just, yeah, it basically didn't matter to him. He just had to perform. That's the type of person he was. That's the type of, that's what he embodied. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go play baseball. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to continue on and try to leave a legacy for not just black kids, but everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he stood for. And me, like the older I grew up playing baseball. When I was old enough to realize why I was the only black kid on my team every year, that's when I sort of, ironically at that same time, that's when I learned a lot about Hank Aaron. So he was a huge influence on me growing up, man. I have a frame of him hitting 714. Like it stings, man. I don't know if you guys have anything to say on that, but I just really want to say thanks for everything, Hank, and rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace to Hank Aaron. I just wanted to say one thing for Kobe. We definitely got to send his prayers out to his wife, because think about every day that when somebody talks a moment about Kobe and brings up Kobe, she constantly has to see images or hear stories. So that wound, even though she's going through that healing process, is still, a slight cutout to her. So, shout
For
out
sure.
to them and their family. But Hank Aaron, he's a stand-up guy to show what it really takes, to break records and break boundaries, to even be in the front office for 40 years for the Atlanta Braves. So he's a trendsetter beyond sports, but, to the front office to make, big changes.
Yeah, rest in peace to Hank Aaron. I mean, he did a lot for the sports world and just black people in general in the way that he lived his life. I think our community really needed him, and it's a big loss. He lived a long life, and I also just wanted to say 3,000 hate mails a day. That takes commitment. Like, now you can tweet that, but they really had to write this
They
out,
had to write it
get
and send it to him.
get a stamp, and then send it through the mail. Like that's commitment, and it's commitment for him to persevere and fight through all that.
One, that's not commitment, that's love. If you can take the time out your day to do all that, you really love that man on some real shit.
Facts.
Yeah, big facts. And like Aaron said, just being the only black kid, not not only on the baseball team, but it's me and my homie, and we're the only black kids in the league. Like, like you learn who Hank Aaron is real quick. So, rest in peace, Hank.
Yeah, man, I couldn't imagine going through the things he went through. And to Jamel's point, I couldn't imagine having to be as strong as Vanessa has been this past year. So just like Jamel said, kudos to the Bryant family, Vanessa, all of them. Rest in peace to everybody that we have mentioned.
The oldest daughter too, Natalia.
Yeah, for sure. All of them, man.
Let's not forget about the families that were lost, because the other families are still going through healing through their process too.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely. On a much brighter note now, so we're on the third one. You guys know by now how we start off every episode. What in the entire fuck? And I feel like you could probably, if you really wanted to, you could probably make this segment on something about the Detroit Lions every week. You probably if you really wanted to, you probably could make a what in the entire fuck on the Lions. But this time they hired former tight end coach Dan Campbell. Pretty much, I'm not going to go on about, you guys saw what he was talking about. He was talking about kicking people in the teeth, biting people in kneecaps. If you take us down, we're going to get right back up and we're going to take out another bite of you. I don't know if he's trying to coach football. I don't know if he's trying to win a UFC match. I don't know if he's trying to wrestle a bear. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what he's talking about. That shit's cool when you're in like 7th grade, like talking like that. But I don't know, Jamel. Do you feel like that speech is gonna hype up a bunch of grown men?
Me, honestly, no. I get what he's trying to say and trying to do, but the energy ain't needed. I feel like in the NFL, at that point, you already have your motivation. Some got you there. So, saying that, we gonna be on the ground and we gonna fight, is but you still losing. So, different mentality. Go ahead and do something different. I just feel like execution and that rah, that's not needed. What? That's gonna last a couple minutes and then you still losing by 30?
All right. He basically said, we're going to continue to be the Detroit Lions, except y'all won't have kneecaps. What's that good? He didn't say anything about improving the team.
See what fucked me up, Aaron, was he was like, I'm not going to give you any kind of coach speak or anything like that. And then he goes and proceeds on giving coach hardcore coach speak.
Right.
We're going to bite another kneecap off. And once we get up, it's going to take us 2 hits down. And then we're going to bite the other one off. And then it's going to take 3 hits down. And then we're still going to bite a chunk out of you. Bro, shut the fuck up. Don't want to hear your big ass talk like that. And, it's no surprising that he drinks a gallon of coffee a day. Anybody who drink a gallon of coffee a day talk like that.
I don't really know him, but coffee, he seems like the type to drink a gallon of Monster, something like that. He seems like that type, more than coffee. I don't know.
He be drinking Michael Blackston black ass coffee, bro. He be drinking this shit black as hell.
Something, I don't know.
He's a Kyle. He's a Kyle. He needs a bunch of Mountain Dew, some Monster. He's all hyped up off of that. I don't know what he was talking about. That had to do with football. I mean, it's no surprise that the Detroit Lions picked him as their head coach because they're pretty mental themselves as an organization. I mean, they had Megatron, and they made Megatron retire. They had Barry Sanders. They also made him retire because they both only lasted 10 seasons, and both were arguably 2 of the best in their position during their time. So it does not surprise me that the Detroit Lions picked this guy who he was an interim Miami
The
Dolphins
Dolphins.
head coach, went 5-7 in 2015. He just left from being a tight ends coach to a head coach. Make me eat my words, but right now y'all look crazy for even putting him in this position to speak publicly for your organization.
Okay, all right, hold on. To give a caveat, what other NFL players that have played for Miami, they said he's a great coach, very intense, very locked in. He wants his team to be physical. The Miami Dolphins, they did make a semi turnaround. They just didn't want to sign him long term. And he was an NFL player for the Dallas Cowboys and the Lions.
I do remember when he was on the Dolphins, and they were playing hard. I do remember that. But DJ, you look like you're about to say something.
Well, like, it's funny how like teams, they once they hire one thing, they go like to the complete opposite, right? So like if a team hires an offensive coach, they'll hire a strictly defensive coach. Well, they hired a rocket scientist last time. They found the dumbest fucking box of rocks they could get.
Yo, DJ, it's funny you say that because they say on his it says Dan Campbell on his little board in his office. It says the head coach / the dude. I'm dead serious.
Hey, so it's funny. We heard that speech. And 3 days later, we see Matt Stafford's like, "Hey, I gotta go." Like, Matt Stafford's like, "Look, that's all cool. Get me somewhere else, though. Y'all can bite somewhere else. I will not be a part of any kneecap biting."
Yo, Matt Stafford's like, clearly this is a rebuild, so I'm out.
He's like, get me the fuck out of here. But
last thing I'll say, we're laughing right now, and they pick up Dan Campbell, but my man, please forgive me if I say his last name wrong, but Eric Bieniemy, I can't say his last name. Bieniemy. Yeah, he's still without a head coaching job.
No. Eric Bieniemy. I can't speak for the other vacancies, but the Texans vacancy and the Lions vacancy, he's thinking, as a black coach, I got one opportunity to make one good opportunity. I'm not gonna fuck it up when I'm coaching Mahomes. I'm not gonna leave Mahomes to go to this shit.
That's fair.
I gotta leave Mahomes to go to a good situation.
That's fair.
So for him, I always keep his name separate because he's different. But everybody else, yeah.
That's fair. And that's a perfect segue because we can talk about the Chiefs and we could talk about, as we're going to talk about the conference championships. Can anybody stop his offense as far as Eric Bieniemy? We got Mahomes, Travis Kelce got 100 yards. Tyreek Hill is Tyreek Hill.
72 yards.
Can nobody stop the Kansas City Warriors?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
can nobody stop them, man?
I'm trying to say, like, is there anything you can do other than hope, or just hope that they make their own mistakes? Like, I don't.
What happened? What happened when the Raptors beat the Warriors? The Warriors got hurt, right?
Yeah, that's the only way.
That's it. You just gotta hope they get hurt. I don't care if Eric Fisher ain't playing.
I mean, let's not hope anybody gets hurt.
Well, I mean.
No.
No.
If you want a chance to win, I'm coming in as another team.
You bite kneecaps. Hoping the Chiefs win.
They better hire Dan Campbell for today.
Hey, man. I'm praying to God that he takes the wrong bus. Pat Mahomes. I'm just praying that Steph Curry takes the wrong bus to the game. Matter of fact, I would hire someone to just kidnap him. Keep him safe, but don't let him come to that game, because if he comes, he's gonna do his thing.
Yeah, but I mean, we talked about it. We talked about it last week. We all said the same thing. They have too many weapons. We know the Bills had a top 5 defense and still ate them up. So
honestly, the Bills were who I thought they were. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I mean, you say that, but they went to the AFC Championship. So what do you think they were?
Cool. The Titans went to the AFC Championship last year too. They were who I thought they were.
That's why I'm asking you. What do you think they were? I'm asking a question.
Okay. Well, I thought they were overachievers for the whole year. Josh Allen had a great year. Yes, I think a lot of it is coaching. I don't want to sound like a Bills hater, but
Use the Bills hater.
Well, okay, call me a Bills hater then. I was not, even when they won like 7, 8 straight. I just wasn't sold, and they were blowing teams out, and I wasn't sold. I don't know why. I just wasn't sold, and they went up against the big dog, and big dog tore them up.
Let me ask you this: would another AFC team have done better?
Yeah, that's where I'm getting, because we're sitting here talking about the Chiefs. Like if you lose to the Chiefs, like that don't mean really, like we're all talking highly of the Chiefs. So you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that means anything on the Bills. It just means the Chiefs are better.
Matchup wise, I don't know. I don't, because I think a lot of it depends on the temperament of your quarterback too. Like Josh Allen's real high strung, right? So when things are good, he's good. He's really good. But when things are bad, he starts to force it. He's high strung, and you can see that. Like you can see they were in his head, and they were frustrating his ass really fast.
But I think one thing we're forgetting about is Stephon Diggs made a complete difference and change with that Buffalo Bills offense. Yeah. Like if we're gonna say last year they was good. That defense was really good. You saw Josh Allen making steps, but when he got Stephon Diggs, you see what a number one wide receiver would do for a quarterback that's good. I'm not saying that Josh Allen is great, but he's one of those guys that he needs an elite wide receiver to be something, push him to that level. But like Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, when his arm was still good, they make players better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Better with them. So I always see the Bills as something that's they're going to be something to watch out for, but they're going to constantly get smacked by, like you said, the Chiefs / Warriors every time.
Kansas City Warriors, something else, man.
I mean, if the Chiefs stay healthy, these next 3 to 4 years,
2 years, 2 years, because in 2 years, after 2 years, I believe, Pat Mahomes' contract goes in effect. So they got another. I think they got this year and next year.
You just run that luxury tax up. Run that luxury tax up. I mean, you would.
NFL doesn't have that.
It's a hard cap. Hard cap.
But the good thing is Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill is already signed up and locked in, so you're good.
And it's spaced for 10 years, right? His contract when
it's
it's a 10-year contract, so
something like that. Yeah.
I'm sure they'll restructure it in a way that he gets more money on the back end.
He seems like he seems like the Tom Brady type, who's who restructures his deal to make the team better.
Tom Brady ain't get $500 million.
Well,
Tom Brady is doing the things I done seen this man do. He's a great quarterback. Great quarterback.
I mean, Tom Brady's the most accomplished of all time.
Yeah.
Talent wise, you can't tell me the man who lost to him is not better than him though. Talent wise.
But Tom Brady he got that, we say X factor, but I can't explain it with Tom Brady. He doesn't waste possession. He never wastes a good possession.
He threw 3 interceptions.
No. Hear me out. No, I'm saying
before we get on it, we got any more about the Chiefs and the Bills?
No, but let me say this first. Let me say this first. I'm just saying, anytime there's an interception, fumble, or loss where Aaron Rodgers was supposed to score, he didn't. Tom Brady usually scores. We always say that.
That's true.
If we're going to go off his playoff history and what he has always done,
because I mean, a prime example of it is we can go ahead and just go to the Bucks and Packers. The prime example was that last minute, that pick on Aaron Rodgers, that wasn't the biggest mistake. You're trying to drive, you're trying to get a touchdown, you're trying to get a last minute field goal, something, you throw a pick. Aaron Rodgers does a pick. That's not the end of the world. But to your point, no matter whether the Bucks played a terrible defense and shouldn't have went up and far and should have really been in prevent, he scores a touchdown on the last play of the game. To Jamel's point, so I do get what he's saying. Yeah, he had three turnovers, but Jamel's point, he's not talking about that. He's talking about wasting possessions off of your mistakes.
True.
No, right, Jamel? You're talking about if somebody else is gonna make a mistake. He is gonna, no matter what, you're scoring points. You're getting at least 3 points off it. And it's gonna add up.
And I have so many questions after that game.
Right, and that's basically what happened. There's there's two plays to me, which I just mentioned one of them. The King, like, I don't know if that's a defensive call. I don't know if that's him.
Bro,
I don't know how you give
his
up.
ass bust the entire game.
I don't know. I don't know how you give up that touchdown at the end of the second half. And then why would you kick the field goal late in the game? Like, you have Aaron Rodgers. One, you have Aaron Rodgers and you're going against Tom Brady. Like, why are you trying to get 3 when you need 8?
When I looked at the game, the biggest thing I saw is the Bucks defense definitely got to Aaron Rodgers. 5 sacks total. Tom Brady only got sacked one time.
They were getting to him early too.
And when you just look at, I really question the coaching. That it really showed his inexperience in being a young coach. I feel like that's one of the caveats of being a young coach is you have something great. You have Aaron Rodgers right there. You shouldn't be looking for a field goal. At what point? Tom Brady shows that, all right, 2-minute drill, I can eat that all day.
Tom Brady on the other side, dog.
Tom Brady.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not Matt Trubisky. It's not somebody that's
it's Tom Brady on the other side.
Tom Brady. And then you could have ran for it. And then when Aaron Rodgers said, I didn't even know we wasn't going to go for it on 4th and down, I would have called a different play on 3rd down.
Here's the thing. It's Tom Brady on your side, or on their side, but it's Aaron Rodgers on your side.
Right.
You ain't got Teddy Bridgewater. You have Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Yeah.
And and like, Aaron Rodgers has Devontae Adams, who's probably he's 1 or 2 best route runners, probably him and Keenan Allen right now. So you have him, he's one of the top receivers. But you gotta give, like, I'm tired of him throwing to Geronimo's, Equinemius's.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, if I'm Aaron Rodgers,
he's got Devontae, and that's it.
If I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm 36, 37. I'm one of the best football players ever. And my receiver looks up to me and introduces himself. Hi, I'm Equinemius. I'm looking up. You gotta be fucking kidding! Like you know what I'm like.
But you drafted Jordan Love.
I need somebody. I need somebody to throw the ball to.
Look, I got 2 questions. One is, and you guys answer this to me: is Tom Brady the GOAT no matter what right now?
Yeah.
He's
proven it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rick, I'm assuming you say the same thing. Second question. Pause first. Is Teddy Bridgewater Tom Brady's biggest dick rider?
What?
I mean, is Teddy Bruschi Tom Brady?
Yeah, I was like Teddy Bridgewater. I was like, what?
Teddy Bruschi.
What did Teddy Bruschi?
I was like, where? I was like, what does this have to do?
I was very lost. I was like, did I miss a tweet, a video?
Yeah, exactly.
I clearly know nothing about Bruschi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still pause. But is Bruschi his number 1 dick rider?
I mean.
Yeah, but
teammate probably. As far as media, yeah. But I mean, he played with them. I'm gonna say he got him rings and ESPN jobs. So.
Man, every time I see him, I'm like, dog, like it pisses me off when I watch ESPN and they old sack chasing ass Teddy Bruschi over here. I'm like, God damn, bro.
But
he won them 3 championships, so.
Right, exactly. So I mean,
and help the man get a job. So
yeah, exactly. A job after a job. So
you don't know if this man helped him get a job.
It's just like Damon Jones.
Is Teddy Bruschi same NFL career, no rings, getting an ESPN job, DJ?
No,
yeah, probably not.
So we helped him get a job.
It's just like Damon Jones with LeBron James, man. Like, you got to.
Damon Jones got a coaching career because of that nigga.
Exactly. You gotta stay loyal to the person that help pay the bills.
I guess.
You don't bite the hand that feeds you.
If one of y'all help me get to a new show, I'm propping y'all all day, every day. I'll be like, yo, Rick, Aaron, and DJ, you can't say nothing bad about them. Like,
this goes to your point, DJ or Aaron. Would Damon Jones ever be on ESPN to talk if LeBron James wasn't his man?
Damon Jones, whenever whenever it shows Damon Jones and like highlights, it should just say teammate of LeBron James, like right under. Like it shouldn't have resume. It shouldn't have resume. It shouldn't have like 3-point, like whatever it says, played X amount of years. It should just say teammate of LeBron James.
Hell of a 3-point shooter too, by the way. But
they could put that in parentheses. Teammate of LeBron James, parentheses, hell of a 3-point shooter, by the way.
No, they would probably say, did you know?
He was a hell of a 3-point shooter, by the way.
Well, real quick. So, is there anything like do you think Tom Brady can play like this in the Super Bowl and them still win the championship?
Man, no. These last 2 games, you can't play like this. These last 2 games and beat the fucking Chiefs. Because honestly, Tom Brady hasn't looked spectacular in the last 2 games.
Yeah, he hasn't looked great.
He hasn't been setting the world on fire.
But at the same time, with him not looking great, he doesn't make the worst play at the end of the game. So that's the only thing.
You cannot throw 3 picks against the Chiefs and expect to win.
I don't think you could throw 3 picks against the Chiefs, but I think Tom Brady can have an ugly game and win. I just don't think he can have the turnovers. I think because most of the times,
he just can't turn the ball over.
Exactly. But I don't think it's the turnovers. I think Tom Brady, no matter what, can make enough plays to win the game, especially in the Super Bowl.
That being said, the ugly game, he still has to muster up minimum 30 points with the ugly game.
Yeah.
Hey, but if we look at that game again, 2 of those interceptions, the wide receiver should have caught.
The wide receiver gonna cost him a win if you don't catch them motherfuckers.
Hey, true, but you know how. Hey, but you know how when you see certain plays, when you see certain interceptions, you're like, no, that's definitely on the quarterback. But when it's tip of the hand, it's not really the DB making a play; it's the DB being aware.
Well, they can't. Well, they better be aware when they see that red and gold. I know that much.
Yeah,
but hey, Tom Brady. Hey, and I can't go against him until he proves me wrong. His resume says that we can't go against him.
That's cool.
Like,
he fuck around and do that shit against the Chiefs.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
the Kansas City Warriors, do that against them, it's a wrap.
If he's throwing 3 picks, regardless of whether it's him or the receiver's fault, if there are 3 turnovers, if there are 3 catches by the defense when Tom Brady throws the ball, whoever whose fault it is,
it's game time.
Chiefs win.
Because that Bucs defense is nice.
Nah, that's what
they ain't slowing down Pat Mahomes like that.
Oh no. I'm not being a Tom Brady sympathizer saying that it's gonna be okay. I'm just saying his resume.
Brewski over here.
Whoa. Pause. Don't do that, DJ. Don't do that. Because you over here being Kanye. Anyway.
Oh no, I was drinking. Fuck that. Don't you ever.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. No, but I'm just saying with Tom Brady's resume, that's it. Because to bring the Buccaneers all the way up to the NFC not even the Super Bowl. We didn't even think, if you say Tampa Bay, last year without Tom Brady, are they getting to the Super Bowl? Hell no.
Yeah, no.
But with Tom Brady, they're there. Like, you expect him to be there, and he did it. It's a different thing when some people can't exceed expectations.
Yeah, but they did have parts last year, and they did get even way more parts this past year.
Yeah, I was all about to say, like,
that offense didn't get like stupid crazy.
But they was already stupid. Like,
that
you had
defense
Jameis Winston back there throwing 30 interceptions.
But
like,
and that was
because they had no better option.
But then at the same time, did they make it to the playoffs?
Right.
No. I'm saying,
with those pieces,
if they would have got Matthew Stafford, they would have at least made it to the playoffs or the NFC Championship.
I'm with that.
Matthew Stafford is low key cold though.
But he ain't Tom Brady.
He was in Detroit. We just said how trash.
I know.
Detroit is.
He still ain't Tom Brady.
He could have been in San Francisco. He still ain't Tom Brady.
Megatron retired early. The Lions made him retire early.
They did, but I'm saying why he had him. Yeah, we are.
Aaron just looking here like, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all run for
next one.
I was gonna let y'all go, but then once it got past there, I was about to get the quick I was about to get the quick whistle right there. I was about to give y'all the quick
It's like,
whistle.
yo. It's like
Yeah,
cutting.
right.
Let's get to the let's get back on track.
Yeah. So back to the whole Brady point of we can make excuses about whether the Bucks would have made the playoffs or what they didn't. They had pieces, they didn't make it. They got Tom Brady, they got a few more. They're in the Super Bowl. I think they could have made it to the NFC Conference Championship. They could have made the playoffs. They're in the Super Bowl. Tom Brady's in his 10th Super Bowl. It is what it is. Yeah. And I mean, hey, I don't necessarily root for him. I don't want him to win, but it is what it is. He's number 10. He's proven if he's on the team, doesn't matter. We got a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
Here's a Tom Brady stat for you guys before we move on. Tom Brady has made his Super Bowl 10 out of 21 seasons, 47%. Steph Curry's career three-point shooting percentage is 43. Tom Brady has a better chance of going to the Super Bowl than Steph has of making a three.
To his defense, Steph Curry has also shot 4,000 3-pointers. So,
I mean, it's just a stat.
But if we're going with that crazy stat, it's not like the NBA. This is the NFL. There's a ton more people with a salary cap, and for him to do that.
Yeah. But Rick, think about it like this: Steph Curry shooting 10 out of 21.
What from the 3-point line?
That's 47. You know what I'm saying? So think about it like that. He shot 4,000. Okay, but that's still 10 out of 21.
Yeah, that's a good analogy though, because now we're getting back into NBA with hell yeah or hell nah. So just a reminder for us, got 24 seconds, just like an NBA shot clock. Make sure, say what you need to say, allow everybody else to say what they need to say, and we're just going to move on to the next question. So,
hey, Rick, say what you know best. What? Say it with your chest?
Say it with your goddamn chest.
There you go. So now that everybody can say with their chest, and we're talking about NBA topics, we know about the Harden trade by now. We've seen about a week of them play basketball. Personally, I don't think they're done making moves. So might be early to ask this, but it is what it is. It's a fun question. Will the Nets make the finals?
Hell yeah. Who else in the East is going to stop that firepower? I ain't saying they're going to win a chip, but go to the finals. Ain't nobody in the West. Ain't nobody in the East going to stop that firepower. Not the punk-ass Sixers. Not the choking-ass Celtics like they do every year. Not the good enough Raptors. Ain't nobody fucking with them.
Right.
And I don't care that they lost to the Cavs twice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say hell nah, because if you letting Colin Sexton drop 42 on you, God, I don't know what's gonna happen to you in the playoffs. As currently constructed, they got all the firepower in the world. I do not. I think they're gonna go to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's where I got them at right now, as currently constructed.
I say hell yeah. I see them making to the playoffs just because of KD and what he could do in the East and Kyrie and James Harden. That firepower you just can't beat. But that defense does definitely need to step up.
Wait, you got to make it to the playoffs or the finals?
Oh, the finals. Sorry, my bad.
I was about to get him to Rick. I was like, the playoffs easy.
Hey, whoa. Hey.
To be honest, I saw y'all look confused, but I didn't even catch it. So I was like, what are they looking confused for? But then you said it, and I caught it. But I say hell yeah, just because I say one, they have the firepower. I don't think anybody as much as right now they can't guard anybody. I don't see anybody guarding them. Two, like I said, I don't think they're done yet making moves. They're either going to make another trade or we always forget about buyout season. Right after All-Star break, there's going to be a whole bunch of buyouts. People are going to get bought out. They'll probably get a big. They'll probably get another defender. They'll have their depth back.
All veterans.
You know what I'm saying? So they'll make sure they get the right pieces. They'll probably, like I said, they'll get a big and a wing just to add. And they don't need anything too much. They have all the firepower. I say, yeah, I don't see any of the other teams in the East stopping it. Next question. Will Bradley Beal ever eventually request a trade. We know how the Wizards. We know how the
at
Wizards.
this rate, hell no. I don't know why. Like, bro, he should have been requested a trade. The minute they gave John Wall that big ass contract, he should have been like, nah, fuck this shit, I'm gone. We can't do what else we're gonna do with the team. Like, nah, I don't think he will. I think he's too loyal to a fault like KG.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say hell nah. I think he's just too nice. He doesn't even look like the type of guy that would ask for a trade. Like, you know what? If when it's time to resign, he might fuck around and resign again. So at this point, I'm just gonna say hell nah.
I'm gonna say hell yeah. At some point, you gotta be tired of being on a trash organization. No disrespect to Wizards, but
no, all disrespect.
Okay, all disrespect, but that they haven't done nothing for him. Like, they didn't do nothing, and he's an elite player. He's really good, and nobody really notices him. He's kind of like in that Devin Booker situation where he's good, but you're with the Phoenix Suns at the moment. They gotten better. The Phoenix
they
Suns
have
did.
for sure. I say hell yeah. I think it won't be this year. I think either in the offseason or next season at some point he will. Pretty much for the reasons that we kind of all said. The Wizards, I don't like right now. They can't build anything promising around them right now, just with the pieces they have, the money that they'll have as well. They were locked into John Wall. Now they're locked into Russ. They're locked in with Beal. They don't have enough money to get anything else around them. They'll probably have a pick. But right now, Bradley Beal doesn't have time to waste on top draft picks. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's in a point of his career where he needs guys that can contribute right now and to helping them contend in the playoffs, hopefully for a title. So I think he will. I think he understands that. Next question. So we have Embiid's been balling out. We got him at the right. He's been right there on a lot of MVP races right now. Jokic has been hooping almost. He might still be averaging a triple double right now. Is Nikola Jokic the best center in the league? Mel.
Damn it! I gotta say it with my chest, Rick. Hell nah. I think Joel Embiid, in my eyes, if he could stay healthy, is a better center. That's all I gotta say. That's all I'm running with right at the moment. Just in the back of my mind, I want to say Joker's better, but when Embiid's healthy and what he could do on the court is trend-setting. It's something different.
I'm gonna say hell yeah, because the Joker is always healthy and he is always on the fucking court, and he is a point guard as a center. Joel Embiid don't bring it every night. I can't stand fucking Joel Embiid, bro. Like,
I don't like him either.
I can't stand him. He gets on my nerves.
Man,
I can't hate Joel Embiid, bro. Like him, I hate him, and I hate fucking Kyle Lowry. I don't know what it is with them two, but give me Joker all day.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say hell nah. Mainly for the simple fact that DJ hates Joel Embiid. And I'm also going to go with Joel Embiid because I've always liked him. He's healthy. He's been playing pretty healthy this season. He's missed like what?
Yeah, I've always liked his ass.
And every I mean, he's averaging what, 27 points a game off of 55% field goal shooting, 11.5 rebounds, and 1.4 blocks. Like he's the best. He can take it. He can shoot threes. I think he's shooting 40% from the 3-point line, shooting better than their point guard Ben Simmons. Like he's the man. I'm taking him.
Well, it's not hard to shoot.
Hard to shoot better than Ben Simmons.
As much as I love Ben Simmons, but I say hell yeah. Embiid's a better defender, but I think if you're trying to build around somebody, you could put more people around Jokic just because of his versatility than you can Embiid. That's
2020 NBA. I don't need my best player to be a defender.
Right. So he's the best passing big. He's a huge reason why they can play at the pace that they play at. Talk about being able to shoot, being able to score. He can get any basket he wants. He can work in the post. He has that triple pivot game where you're eventually going to jump up, then he's going to get an and one or a layup.
My man shoots fadeaways and don't even leave the ground.
That's what I was about to say, man. I'm just tired of seeing his unathletic ass beat everybody.
He's
literally the most unathletic person
and I think
in the history of the NBA.
I think that's why people don't want to give him his credit. I think everybody like him. I think everybody likes him. I think nobody
he's
wants
phenomenal.
Exactly. But nobody wants to give him that stamp that he's the best just because of how athletic they look. They look at
15 to wear a Denver Nuggets jersey here.
All right, let's be realistic.
Hold on.
Let's be realistic.
No.
Hold on, DJ. What did you just say?
That's not crazy though.
It kind of is.
How?
What did you just say?
Is he the best number 15 in Denver history?
Man, I'm about to do like Stephen A. do Max Kellerman, man. You about to have to set in timeout. You about to have to set in timeout. Okay. Unless he wins a championship. When he wins if he wins a championship, I'll shut the hell up. But until then,
all right. He's still got like 3 to 4 years in number 15 in Denver Nuggets jersey.
Well, I'm gonna wait.
All I'm gonna say, right. We're trying to be quick. All I'm gonna say is let's not be a prisoner of the moment. That's all I'm gonna leave at that. So, next question. The Jazz. I think they're 2 in the West right now.
3.
The Clippers and Lakers pretty much have the same record.
No, they're 2. They're 2. No,
they're 2 now. They're 2 now. Okay.
Oh, so they did leapfrog. Okay.
So they're 2 right now, and they're playing the Knicks right now. So they could lose, they could win. I forgot what the score is before we started. They're 12-4
right now.
Okay. They're 12-4. Do we see the Jazz as a championship contender?
Hell no. My bad, Rick. The hell no. Ain't no fucking way. I'll leave it at that. Go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, same. Hell nah. It's gonna be like that that ATL team that won 60 games and then didn't do shit in the playoffs.
Good comparison.
I mean, they got good pieces. They're gonna be a good regular season team, but I ain't got them going past, any of the other teams in the West.
I say hell nah, but you want to know what's funny about that 60-win team in Atlanta and the Milwaukee Bucks right now? Same coach. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But I say hell nah. I
thought you was about to go to another subject. I was like, hell nah.
Not my fault, Mel. But hell nah. I think they're going to be the same team. I think they're off to a great start, and they're a great defensive team. But I think they haven't done anything to push the envelope. To me, they're the same Jazz as the past 2-3 years.
I say hell nah. They're good, but I don't believe them. I don't believe them. It's a good team, good pieces, but they're just going to do what they usually do. They're going to make a good fight in the playoffs, but then they're just going to meet a better team that's going to beat them out.
Exactly.
I feel like they're going to push it to a game 7, but they're going to get knocked out regardless.
Right. Yeah.
Gobert is a $300 million, $200 million. $200 million over there. You're not gonna win with Rudy Gobert again.
So you gotta let walk.
So right. So
they should have let him walk when he was the reason why it spread in the Jazz with the corona.
Bro, I'm not paying nobody $200 million to get 3 blocks a game and 8 rebounds. I don't know the stats, but they're not far off it.
And 11 points.
Right.
But, yeah.
That sounds like a role player.
Right.
Like a true role player.
Well, next question. So, we know right now that the All-Star game right now, they're just going to have the All-Star break with no All-Star game. At the same time, the NBA is still trying to get fans in the game. We talked about last week about how players they've toyed and thought about the idea of players getting COVID tests. So they're really trying to do everything to get more fans in the building. That being said, should they change the All-Star format and actually go ahead with the All-Star game this season?
So I'm gonna take this real quick. I'm gonna say this. If it's about the money for the NBA, then hell yeah. But if it's about player safety and health, hell nah. So it all depends on how the NBA is going with it.
Well,
Me,
we know what
So
we know what it's about for
are
them.
you
I'm gonna
gonna
say I'm
say
gonna
it with your
say hell nah for
chest
myself. I'm gonna say hell
or
nah for myself.
no?
I'm speaking for the NBA. I'm saying hell nah for myself. But for the NBA, they
Well,
have
shit,
to
Adam
ask what's the
Silver.
most
If
important.
Adam Silver is here, he'd say hell yeah.
Yeah, but it's peacocked out.
I'm saying hell nah though.
Right. Mel.
I'm gonna say hell nah. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like it's needed at this moment. All-Star game is not needed. Just have it as another break for the NBA with the shortened season, so the players ain't complaining, and then just go for next year.
Hell yeah, they're gonna have the All-Star game. You know why they're gonna have the All-Star game? Because they're talking about having that shit in Atlanta. That's why they're gonna have the All-Star game. That's the reason why. Because they're gonna have it in
Just
Atlanta.
pop it right.
Point
Yeah.
blank. Period.
The two main places that's still open is Texas and Atlanta. So
right.
yeah.
Point blank. Period. They either going to Dallas or they're going to Atlanta.
Well, let me rephrase that. Georgia, my bad. Not just saying Atlanta. Let me.
Yeah.
All of Georgia.
Ain't nobody going to vacation in Savannah, Georgia. Like, man, it's ATL, bro.
I'm gonna say hell nah. I don't think they should just this year, just because of pretty much the same reason why Jamel said it's a shortened season. Like we should just we should be glad that we're having a season right now. There's no fans. People are already complaining about the start of the season as far as NBA players, the stars and stuff, how they just came from the bubble. Like they should have probably really started the season later. So it's just a good time for them to just get a break that they need. Everybody would have the same amount of time to enjoy this break instead of or 20 of these guys are still in break and then they get a day or two and wherever they want to go, then they get back with their team. They get a whole week and a half, rest their bodies, get ready for the second season or for the second half of the season. So it's cool to have the All-Star game, and it would be crazy if they had like a bubble All-Star game, something like that. But right now, it's just not really worth it to me. As much as I love the NBA and as much as I love the All-Star game. So with the next question, Jaylen Brown, Rick, I don't have who this is against. Do you have the game it was against? It was.
I can get it real quick.
All right. Well,
I think it might have been the Cavs.
Okay, so against the Cavs, don't quote me on it yet, but against the Cavs, Jaylen Brown had 33 points in 19 minutes. So a very efficient game on his part. Is this the most impressive scoring performance this season? Hell yeah or hell nah?
Hell nah. Steph 62. Easy. Yeah. Steph dropped 62. I don't care what he did in 19 minutes. Steph dropped 62. Boom.
That's kind of where I'm at. Especially, and not only he dropped 62, he dropped 62 while there was people like really trying to call this man washed.
Yeah.
Like there was people really trying to act like he could not play and he's trash, and then he gave them 62. So that's why I say hell nah for that too. Like that's very impressive. 33 in 19 minutes. That's tough.
Hey.
Like
yeah.
That's impressive. That's an efficient game. That's if you could get 33 off of 19 minutes consistently, kudos to you. But if you give me 62, that's gonna be more impressive to me.
So I'm gonna say hell nah because I forgot about that Curry one. And that was against Dame Dollar. So I gotta pay my respect to him. But Jaylen Brown against the Cavs, although the Cavs did light up the Nets, I'm gonna say hell nah.
I think Dame. I forgot what Dame said, but he kind of said something before the game too. Mm-hmm. I forgot what he said, but he said something too, and then Steph gave him 62.
Well, he just said that it was harder to it was harder when you're the main focal point.
Oh to something like that,
and shoot all those threes. Like you actually getting doubled and triple team in some instances. So that's what Damian Lillard was saying. And he was like sympathizing with him or empathizing with him because he has to go through that. And
Yeah.
as a great
As a-
player does, he
Right.
took that shit and was like, "Oh, okay,
Exactly.
I can't score no more."
But Dame's also,
And then I took it
my bad,
personal.
Jamel, my bad, Jamel, not to let you talk, but he's also saying, like, I got the ball in my hand. This man's just running off of screens and shit, though. It's kind of that's how I took it. I took it like Steph did.
I mean,
like, I got the ball in my hand.
That's fair too.
Yeah, which is fair. But,
I mean,
yeah, that's how I took it. I took it like Steph did.
They move the ball around a lot in Golden State.
Right. It's different offense.
I would say hell nah. Like DJ said, he brought it back to my memory, Steph doing what he did. And nah, it's not the best. And if we're gonna even say on a minutes efficiency time, like, yeah, that's crazy. Like what was it, 19 minutes? But we forget Klay Thompson did 60 points with 11, only dribbling the ball 11 times and only, 29 minutes. He could have did more, you know what I'm saying? Like, so Klay's performance back then and then Steph doing what he did, this year, nah, it's not the best.
Hopefully
even on efficient time.
And
I said, hopefully no one takes your pick.
yeah, I was about to say, hold that thought.
I wouldn't have said nothing, Jamel.
Hold that thought.
Hey, that's fine. Take what you need.
So
he got a Rolodex full of stuff. He good.
So we are here with the top 5, and the last hell yeah, hell nah question was it was the perfect segue for this top 5. So right now, this episode for the top 5 draft, best single game scoring performances in NBA history. So that's the topic. We're gonna pick. You got a different order this episode. So with the first pick, Rick has it. Second is Jamel. Third is me. Fourth is DJ. And we're doing a snake, so then technically DJ would have 2 picks in a row, and then we're gonna come back around. So we all kind of have somewhat of a cheat sheet of best scoring performances. So this should be a fun one. Just remember, guys, I'm writing these down. So wait until I call you before you guys go to answer. We all set?
Oh, don't forget, we only got 15 seconds.
Only got 15 seconds as well. Are we good?
Let's do it.
Rick, you are on the clock.
All right. Yeah, y'all see the background.
We know what it is with you.
I'm not going with the one y'all think I'm going with, though. So for my first pick, I'm choosing Kobe Bryant's 62-point performance against the Dallas Mavericks, in which he outscored the Dallas Mavericks 62-61. Scored 62 3/4. And yeah, that's what I'm going with first.
That was like 3-8. That was a few days before the 81, right?
Yeah, that was like
probably,
very
he
close.
probably would have scored more than 81 that day.
Probably would have scored 100.
He probably had, I would say he probably would have had like 100, like 90 or something like that. So all right, so we got first pick, Kobe 62 3/4 outscoring Dallas. Jamel, you got the second pick.
Second pick, I'm going with Michael Jordan's 63-point game against the Boston Celtics, where he just came back from his broken foot. That's when Larry Bird said that was God disguised as Michael Jordan.
Hey, that was what, like 88, something like that. Bro, he was hitting the double cross that back. They had no idea what was going on back then when he hit the double cross on the baseline. They had no idea. He was, what is this?
What wizardry is this?
What is this witchcraft?
Is that a travel? Is that a travel?
Look, Mike was a different kind of beast when grown men refer to another grown man as a god.
Yo, when he got nickname,
nobody but Shannon
Black
Sharp.
Jesus.
Yeah, ain't nobody but Shannon Sharp calling LeBron James a god.
All right. So we got Jamel got MJ's 63 points in the Boston Garden. Since it's here and I know I'm going to have a bunch available, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take Kobe's 81.
All right.
Self-explanatory. First off, the man went for 81. Like it's crazy that that's available at 3. He went for 81. He had like 50 of it in the second half. Yeah. Maybe even more. I was watching the game in the summer. I was saying, DJ, we were watching it. Like he was kind of off to start the game. He was a little off, and then
he was.
Middle of the second quarter, third quarter, like he was. You just was hitting everything, and then it got to a point at 81.
Yeah,
lives forever. DJ, your pick, and you got 2 picks.
All right, let me get 2 off the beaten path. I'm gonna take Clay's 37 in the third quarter.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then I'm gonna take my man. You already know my nigga T-Mac 13 and 35, baby. Close them Spurs out. Yeah,
I was gonna take that one.
You already knew I was going with my nigga though.
I was gonna take that away from you.
Yeah, T-Mac 13 and 35. I had to snag it up early because I knew little vultures like your ass was gonna get it.
I was gonna do it just because I knew that was your man too.
Yeah, I knew y'all vultures was gonna get it, so I had to take it.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was gonna be DJ's first pick. So DJ got Clay's 37 in the third quarter and T-Mac. I'm gonna go Clay 60 on 11 dribbles.
Mm-hmm.
Jamel, it's your pick.
That boy feeling rushed. No, I'm joking. I'm going with Allen Iverson's 2003 playoff game against New Orleans Hornets. 55 points, 21 of 32 on the field, 3 for 5 from the 3-point, and 10 for 11 on the line for a W.
In the playoffs, you said, against the Hornets?
Yes, sir.
I'll take that. Rick, what you got?
Especially since it was just him.
Right.
I got the next.
That was against Baron Davis, right?
Let me not lie.
I'd assume if it's New Orleans Hornets playoffs, it would I'd assume.
Right.
2003 sounds about right.
Well, I didn't think this was going to be here, so I'm going to go ahead and just take Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game because he scored 100 points. Was I alive to see it? No.
But it's there.
Was there any videos of it?
You mean Wilt's 86?
Don't do that.
Wilt's 84 and Wilt's 84 with a 100 sign in the locker room. Yeah, good game.
Yeah, against us.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take Wilt the Stilt, man. I mean, that's the best NBA scoring performance.
Hey, is there. So you got another one, Rick.
Yeah, but he did it against John in your biology class too.
Hey, he still had to do it.
100.
You still got to
right.
shots.
I knew DJ was gonna have a problem with that one.
I knew somebody was gonna pick it. You just knew it wasn't gonna be me.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take it. It's there.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
So this next one I'm taking because it was one of Kobe's rivals, and he did it in the biggest stage. And he pissed me off because Tyronn Lue was playing such great defense on him, had a hand in the face, and then he just gonna step over his low ass. I was so pissed and distraught at 10 years old when he did this. But I'm taking AI's 48 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steal game in the 2001 NBA Finals against the Los Angeles Lakers. Game 1, they won that game.
And got the dub.
Had me a little nervous for a second, but Lakers still pulled through in the end. But they lost that game.
That was definitely on my list. I didn't know if I was gonna call it or if I was gonna choose it, but that was definitely on my list. So, Jamel, it's your pick.
I'm gonna go with what I talked about earlier. Klay Thompson's 60-point while dribbling, 11 times.
I picked that one.
Oh, you already picked that one? Oh, okay. My bad.
We told you not to say nothing, bro.
Hey, I ain't tripping.
Actually, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. But
Hakeem Olajuwon, 49 points, 25 rebounds, 6 blocks, 2 steals, and 2 assists. But it was for a loss. But on the free throw, he did 11 for 13.
Okay. How many points again?
49 points and 25 rebounds and 6 blocks.
Okay.
Who was that?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
All right, I got. Since I know the one I want to pick is gonna be there more than likely, I'm gonna pick this one. Klay Thompson. Again, another Klay Thompson one.
Game 6, Klay.
Huh?
Go ahead.
No. That's no. That's a good one. That's a very Clay has a lot. Clay has a lot.
He has a lot.
So Clay, 14 threes, 52 points in 27 minutes.
Yep. Clay has a lot.
Clay has moments.
Yeah, he definitely does.
So DJ, it's your pick, and you have two.
All right, two easy ones. Let me get the Jordan flu game.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take Reggie 8 points in 9 seconds.
Okay. Good one. Another one on my list. All right. My pick, I'm going to go the best Denver Nugget player to ever wear 15. We go Melo, 50 points. Not that one. He's number 7 at this point, so he was on the Knicks. 50 points against the Heat, 18 for 26, no layups, all jumpers.
I do remember that one.
That's tough. That's definitely tough.
Who did you do that to?
The Heat.
Who was guarding him?
Shane Battier. I know what you're gonna say. LeBron wasn't guarding him that game. He was out that game. I know where you were getting to. And I wish that was true.
But he do be cooking that nigga every time you play him though.
Shane Battier don't be. Oh yeah. No, you do. But
no, I'm not.
Yeah. I really
cooks Brown every time you play him.
Jamel, your pick.
Well, before I make my pick, we acting like Melo can't guard. Melo just chooses not to, show up on defense all the time because he locked up on Kobe. R.I.P. to Kobe.
Hey.
Kobe
up, still dropped 40.
It's still Kobe though.
That's not getting locked up. He dropped 40.
Yeah,
he took the challenge. I'm just saying.
He played good defense.
Yeah.
Melo's your pick.
My pick is the Michael Jordan. His final game. What was it? Sorry.
Oh, the shot.
No. Chicago versus Utah Jazz, 98 finals, where Michael Jordan, the final game 6.
Yeah, the shot.
He went off on him. That's 45 points. The last game Jordan played, so that's the one I'm taking.
Yeah. Pippen was out. Well, not out. He was in and out.
Yeah, that was a crazy sequence.
They needed to win that game.
Because Scott, I don't know if Scotty could have played the next game, but MJ got the easy bucket, got the steal, the shot along with 40. So
he got the easy bucket, got the steal, brought the ball down the court, waved everybody out the way, and then hit that bitch.
Right.
Hey, I didn't do that bad this time,
So Rick, you got 2 more.
I got the next 2.
Yeah, you got the next 2.
I think you're done after that.
And then and then these are your last 2.
So this is hard for me because I want to be objective and all that other bullshit, but I'm going to be very biased right now. So my next picks are going to be all about Kobe. So with that being said, the next one I'm going to go with is Kobe dropping 55 on the GOAT, Michael Jordan, when he played for the Wizards, of course, but still, he dropped 55. So I'm going to take it. 41 points in the first half. And if he had not been in foul trouble, might have put a whole lot more on his head. And then my last one is when he broke the record for Madison Square Garden, 61 points. I think it's been broken since then, but I heard the story today of when my guy Spike Lee, he was shooting Kobe doing work, and he told him he'd do the commentary after the game, and of course he had a whole lot to say after. So yeah, those are the ones I'm taking.
Mel.
Shit. I cannot find the exact date, but the last performance I was going to go with when Magic Johnson played center his rookie year.
That was Game 7 of the finals.
Yes. I couldn't find the full stats for it. Couldn't pull it up at the moment, but that's the one I'm going with.
Okay.
It's just, crazy for him to be a rookie and Kareem to be out and him to say, all right, shit, I'll do it. I'll play center.
Right. and balled out and
Balled out heavy.
Yeah.
He did that. So I got a good list, and I'm gonna mention a few of these after. But since it was brought up, since one, this man got disrespected very early. Two, since Rick just said he thinks that this record just got broken, it did. This man was also the best player to wear number 15 on the Nuggets again. So,
Which one you gonna say?
Melo 62.
Yeah.
Melo
Oh
62.
no, it's not the one you thought. It's not the one I thought you were gonna say.
I mean, I don't know which one you thought. Well, yeah, I know. Well, yeah,
I thought you were gonna say the 36 point.
that one. I know it's one you're talking about. He was in Denver. He was the best player to wear 15, and he dropped. No, I'm not gonna say it just in case it's available there. And I could go on a tangent about that, but let's not disrespect this man. Melo 62 in the Garden. DJ, it's your pick.
All right. Mine's a little different. So it's like two people in the same game though. I'm gonna take Dominique and Bird when they both went the fuck off that game in the Garden. I think they both had well over 40 points, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Let me look at them, sir.
Yeah, look it up. So that is the end of the draft. So right now we got for Rick, we got Kobe's 62 and 3/4, Wilt's 100, AI game 1 versus the Lakers dropped 48 or 47.
48.
Kobe 55 on Wizards MJ, and Kobe 61 at the Garden. Jamel, we got MJ 63 in the Boston Garden game 2 of the playoffs. AI 55 against the New Orleans Hornets in the playoffs. Hakeem's 49. MJ's the shot game in Chicago against the Jazz, and then Magic's game playing center against game 7 of the finals.
Rookie year.
All right, so Wilkins had 47, Bird had 34, but 20 of them came in the fourth.
Gotcha. Okay. So then,
just to give you the stat line for Magic, it was 42 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists.
Okay.
As a rookie.
Perfect. As a rookie. Exactly. So for me, got Kobe's 81, Klay Thompson 60 and on 11 dribbles. Klay's 14 threes in 27 minutes. Those are two different ones. Then Melo's 50 on the Heat, all jumpers. Melo 62 in the Garden. DJ, you got Klay's 37 and in the third quarter. T-Max 13 points, 35 seconds. MJ's flu game. Reggie's 8 points in 9 seconds. And then Dominique Wilkins 47, Bird 34, 20 in the fourth quarter. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Perfect. So before we get into these, I just want to say a few that we left or that I had that I didn't mention. So the one DJ was saying was Melo had 33 and a quarter in the third quarter once, because he's the best player to. Never mind. We could talk about that another time.
No.
Say
Say
what you
chest. Say what
Book-
your chest out,
book-
boy.
Let's keep going.
No, it's fine.
Let's stay on track.
Yeah, exactly. Let's stay on track. We know he's the best 15. Like, I don't have to keep on reiterating that. So we have Book. Book has 70
in a loss. That's
in
why
a
they
10.
put it up there.
Hey,
But
but
that one.
it's a 10-point loss. So all those points mattered. Keep in mind that. So
Yeah.
Steph had 51 in the Garden, and this was really like Steph's first
that was his first blowout game.
That was his first Steph
I
moment.
remember watching that game live.
So Elgin Baylor has the most points ever in the finals, 61.
Yeah.
MJ might be second. He had 55 game 4 against the Suns. That was when we left off.
Left the double nickel in the Garden.
I left the double nickel off. Where's another one?
Are we gonna forget about Tim Duncan almost getting a quadruple or something like that?
I mean, Hakeem Olajuwon's gotten one before, but I'm just looking at scoring. Yeah, but I'm just looking at scoring performance. Hakeem Olajuwon has a quadruple double though.
Yeah.
But, Reggie Miller has another one against the Knicks, the 25 in the fourth quarter, the choke game.
Mm-hmm.
So these are some ones that we're kind of just naming people. So Jamal Crawford, 53 off the bench. That's
he got
one.
50 off the bench 3 times.
Yeah.
Corey Brewer.
Corey Brewer had 50. One we had Andre Miller.
Andre Miller,
52, 1-3. 52 and 1 3-pointer.
He didn't shoot a 3 that game. I thought he didn't shoot a 3.
Tony Delk, man.
Tony Delk.
Yeah.
Brandon Jennings, 55 as a rookie. That's when we left off. And
we left off your man in the bubble last year.
TJ Warren. TJ Warren. But then we have and then obviously there's a few LeBron ones we left off too.
Yeah, but we always we could have all said LeBron against the Pistons,
right? The J.R. Smith game, he had 51 against the Warriors in the finals.
Yeah.
The one game 6 against Boston. The one
that
where
that was a real one. That was
that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was a big boy game.
That was a big boy game. And then also against the Pistons, he had 25 in a row, 29 in the last.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The one with the Pistons, the one against Detroit, that was a big boy game too.
So
the Celtics ones, I feel the Celtics and the Detroit Pistons where he really.
Look, I can tell you this right now. If I'm on the Pistons, bro, I'm gonna lay that nigga down. Straight up, I'm gonna lay that nigga down.
Can you though?
When he's in the air, what you mean?
They had Ben Wallace.
Still didn't stop him. Ben
Wallace
said
they could have. He could have.
They could have laid that.
Ben Wallace could have laid him down. He benches 400 pounds. Ben Wallace does.
I'm not saying that straight up, down. But once he goes in the air for a jumper, he can look. Big tree fall hard.
And just so we're clear, I'm not saying he could have stopped him. I'm saying he could have knocked him flat on his behind.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying he could. You gotta knock that man on his ass at some point.
I don't want that knee to the chest. I'm good.
No, you gotta knock that man on his ass.
Real quick, just while we got some more time, man.
Right.
I was gonna pick up Chuck. He had
a
56 point, 14 rebound game in the playoffs. First round game 3 in '94, and then I can't find the exact stats, but I know he did it. David Robinson, 71 points.
Yeah. We forgot a battle last year between Spider and Ball.
Yeah, that could have been one. That could have been one of them.
That was last year.
That could have been a good one.
Did we bring up the Devin Booker one?
Yeah,
we mentioned it, but nobody brought it up. Hey, Rick, the 71-point one by David Robinson, if I remember correctly, wasn't that the last game of the season? Didn't he do that too?
Because he did that
because he won. Yeah, because it would have
been
number Shaq. And
he
was like, nah, Shaq, here's 71 on your head.
Right.
And the crazy thing,
he needed 60 something to get the title.
He's one of the most underrated, by the way.
29, I think it was 29.3, and Shaq had 29.2. It was just he beat him by a point.
Yeah.
Right. So
David Robinson would be crazy in today's game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time.
So do we want to kind of trying to guess and see or have our opinion? Do we have any opinions on who has the best top 5? Do I need to say them again?
I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I got the best top 5 3 weeks running. So that's just how I feel.
You did not beat me in football, bro.
With the running backs?
Yeah, you did not beat me with the running backs.
Stop it.
No, you did not.
Let's leave it up to the people. You know what I mean? Comment. Let us know who you think got the best.
Comment, subscribe, like,
top 5.
Also, let us know what top 5s you want us to do next week. You know what I'm saying? Always let us know what top 5s you want us to do. We'll see if we like them. If we like them, we'll do it.
And
it could be anything. It doesn't have to be sports. It could be literally anything.
Yeah.
And let DJ know that he's bugging right now, saying he's 3-0. You know, whatever.
I don't think DJ's 3-0. I don't.
Hell no.
No, only DJ thinks he's 3-0.
Yeah, I don't think DJ's 3-0.
Confident.
Look,
I love this.
I don't think DJ's 3-0.
I know.
I will say this. Looking at this now, DJ has very historic.
Yeah, he has the
most. He has historic moment. Yeah, he has historic moments. But I say,
I'm just going against. He's not 3-0. That's it.
He's not 3-0. He's not 3-0.
Hell,
you can't ask me to be objective.
DJ already lost this week because he disrespected Melo. He already lost this week. He already lost this week.
All right, look. So I'm at least 2-1 because look. off the rip.
You did not beat me in running backs.
Look,
Hey,
me and Rick had
we could do this
me and
all
Rick had
day.
the best basketball team.
We do this
We
all
can do
day,
this-
and
we can
we
do
do
this all
this
day.
all day.
I
We
had
can
the
do
best
this all
running
day.
backs.
Nobody
Rick,
believes you, DJ. Let's
Rick,
go.
close it out for us. Rick, close it out for us.
Hey, y'all. Look, this is it, man. I hope you guys liked it. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Aaron, anything you need to add, brother?
This is the Really Nothing Special podcast. Make sure you guys are go ahead following us on all of our platforms. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, add us on Twitter at the RNS Podcast, Instagram, RNS.podcast. That's really all I got.
Hey,
Stay tuned.
RNS,
Stay
if you know,
tuned.
you know.
Exactly. If you know,
Yes.
you know. Stay tuned for some more
Subscribe.
content, y'all.
Like that shit. Share that shit.
And that's a wrap. Peace, y'all.
All right, y'all.
We out.